Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Inept Pit, episode 26. That's right. I'm your fucking dumb shit, worthless host, Drew Campbell. The other fat guy is Evan Sasiela.
Hello, everyone.
So you might have, if you're watching this on YouTube, you probably notice a difference. If you're watching this or just listening to this, you probably hear a difference. But Evan sucks and his computer doesn't work, so we have to record it off his fucking phone.
We've had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we managed through. We were this close to having Drew do a solo episode.
And to be honest, I think that people would have rather preferred that. I think
So. I think it'd be a good trial run.
Can't imagine? No, can you imagine the lunacy of me having to forcefully talk to myself for an hour? You'd literally
imagine the lunacy if I had to do that.
Yeah, well, you just would sit there.
Yeah, it'd be worse.
It would be well. Mine would be just like full. You'd finally see what my lunatic brain is doing by itself. Like it would just be me doing my internal monologue out. Like it would just be me just repeating myself, just like own thoughts, like the crazy shit. Because this is a goddamn circus show up here. You know, there's a fucking carousel going boop 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 boop. There's monkeys throwing shit at each other. There's clowns getting out of a fucking clown car while an elephant like fucking stampedes over and crushes them. And you hear that fucking what is that? What's the noise that they make? What is the noise clowns? No. The noise clowns make when they die. Oh, honk honk. Like it was like one of those gag fucking trumpets.
Well, I think it'd be entertaining.
It would be something. It would probably be a diagnosis of a mental illness, if anything. It'd be like, okay, that guy needs pills. Probably like a lot. Not some, like a lot of them. Like a lot of them. But yeah, I mean,
I live alone, so I kind of talking to myself is kind of my own podcast every day.
Yeah. Do you talk to yourself? Do you actually do that?
No, I just think of
you don't talk to yourself.
Random stand-up bits.
Okay. Is it crazy that if I talk to myself, is that like a warning sign of something? Because I do talk to myself sometimes.
If you're alone?
Yeah. No, I talk to myself with other people. Yeah.
I thought that's what you were assuming.
I'm at a party. I'm sitting in the corner. I'm like, Drew, what have you gotten yourself into today? Oh, I don't know, Drew. But I'll tell you this. I do not like me today. I do not like me one bit. I would have to be on copious amounts of drugs to do that. Not there yet. My drug intake is very itty bitty. It's very recreational, and it's very low recreational. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
Are you worried?
Are you not do drugs?
I know you're not, because you're not a partier. You hate to party.
I hate party.
Well, I was also just talking to this with my friends. Like, I think I've mentioned this on the podcast, but just it's weird how we are such good friends, even though we're such polar opposites of human beings.
Well, that's opposites attract.
Oh, dude, I'm so attracted to you. Make love to me and let's have babies. Honestly, I like legit, dude. Like platonically, we should get married.
Why? You just
dude, that'd be the greatest. Wait, you cut out. Fuck, this is gonna suck. Your fucking audio. Evan, you muted yourself. You fucking fat idiot. He's a fat idiot. For the crowd listening, Evan muted himself, and now he's trying to use his fat fingers on his tiny phone to figure out how he can unmute himself. Well, I guess we're going to go. Oh, did you figure it out? Hey, Evan. Welcome to the worst episode of Inept Pit ever, guys.
You cut out there. Someone tried to call me.
Oh, fuck you and your phone. Fuck you, you piece of shit. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, we should get married.
Platonic marriage.
Yes, we should get married. Legally get married. Would you do that?
I'm down with that. You just want my health insurance?
Yes. Your health insurance. How funny it would be if we did that also as a bit for the podcast, and then I immediately divorced you and took half your stuff.
Well, there's not much you're going to get. You're going to get my shitty laptop with no Wi-Fi.
I'll sell it. I could use a couple extra smackaroos.
That's really all I own that's valuable.
Honestly, dude, this might be the best idea I've ever came up with, is that we should actually we should get married totally in paperwork alone. so I can get some health
This
insurance.
the plot to I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, isn't that exact?
Yeah, but they pretended they were gay the whole time. We're not even gonna pretend. We're just gonna have a pretend because I don't think you need to prove that you're in love,
No.
right? Like it's
You
not.
said to have what rings or we had to sign documentation.
Yeah, we'll just go to the courthouse and get married. Can we please do this? This would be the funniest shit ever if we got married.
My parents would kill me.
Fuck your parents. Dude, I'll be part of the family now. They have to love me. I'll be their new son-in-law.
They wouldn't talk to you ever again of the app. They would ban
They would have to. I'd be part of the family. They can't do that. I'm their new son-in-law. They can't never talk to me again.
Well,
I mean, also, I bet you if we were married together, I bet you we could get hella chicks by being married.
Yeah, we could be like a polyamorous couple.
Yes, we'll have an open relationship. We'll have that old school vibe where we have one bedroom, but we have like the two single beds, but that are apart with the nightstand, and then we go to bed with the sleeping caps with the poop ball on it. We wear matching pajamas.
What are we, Bert and Ernie?
Yeah, essentially doing that one night. I was like, all right, we're sitting in bed before we're reading a book, and then I'm like, all right, I think it's time for bed, Evan. And you're like, okay, and then I put the book down and I go, good night, and I turn off the light. For both of us, like the night lamp in the building. Dude, this is a perfect life. I don't know why we're not doing this.
Because we suck. That's probably why.
Well, goals, right? But I gotta tell you this: we got to move. We got to move to do this. We're not doing it in Michigan. I need more weather.
I'm never moving.
You just have never visited other places. That's your problem.
I have not.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
the
state.
All right, so I'll tell you this right now. I came from this. I just went and saw a movie by myself. First time I ever did that. And I went all the way to Birch Run, and I went and saw Lord of the Rings Return of the King in theaters. I needed that. I needed that. Yeah. I needed it so bad. Yeah. And I needed it like really, 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 really bad. They were playing it as an oldie. They had one show, and I'm like, I didn't want to see any of the movies. I saw Return of the King. I'm like, that's the best of the Lord of the Rings movies. And it's like a little over 3 hours long. So I'm like, you better strap in, Drew. You're gonna treat yourself tonight, dude. You're gonna go see Lord of the Rings. So I went and saw it. Got a big old bucket of popcorn, ate a bunch of that, big old pop, drank some of that. Like, what else was I gonna do? Stuck it up my ass.
You're at like no one's ever been to a movie theater before.
Yeah, I don't know. People might have forgotten. It's been a long time for some people. Yeah, it was sick. This is the first time I've been to a movie theater in over a fucking year, man.
I think the last movie I saw was Detective Pikachu.
I honestly couldn't even tell you what the last movie I saw was. But back to what I was trying to fucking say, dude, is I cried like 37 times in this fucking movie. Lord of the Rings had me weep so many times. Like every emotional part, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the inner child. I don't know if I was by myself, but it hit me in so many places where I'm just like tears rolling down my cheeks, crying. Especially everything with Samwise Gamgee and fucking Ganji. That's why I named my bowl when I was a fucking idiot. I named it after Samwise Gamgee, and I was like, I'm gonna name my bowl Samwise Ganji. Get it? Because of weed? You get it? Because of weed?
Typical.
Yeah, I was a fucking idiot back then. I named my first bowl Bill Bowl. I named a lot of my stuff after Lord of the Rings characters.
I was gonna say you didn't need to name any of this.
Yeah, I had a pipe that I called Gandalf because it was a curvy one. But there's a point in the movie where Samwise, I connect with that character like insane amount. There's a point where it's like him and Frodo are like arguing. He's like trying to help him with the ring or whatever. I'm not going to do the whole breakdown of this whole fucking scene, but Smeagol's kind of tempting Frodo of like changing his mind about how good Sam is to him. And Sam is just like the purest of hearts. He just wants to help Frodo so fucking much. And there's a point where like Frodo tells him to leave, like get away, like you have to go home now, like I'm not doing this journey with you anymore. And like fucking Sam starts crying. He's just like, I just want to help. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. I feel like this connection in so many of my interpersonal relationships where I'm like, I just want to help. And then they cast me aside and I'm like, I'm fucking Sam, dude. I'm too much of a good soul sometimes. I help people too fucking much. And then it's like, and then like the whole like ending track of Sam where he goes back home, and it's like honestly, I've realized I want to find a love like the love between Frodo and Sam. Like I'm not, I can't even like my love is based off of platonic friendship love now. It's not even based off of sexual love because they're the love for each other between them is just it's beautiful, gorgeous friendship, and I cherished it. Their friendship made me cry so many times in that movie.
Well, it's a good quality to have, I guess.
Yeah,
We
and
can be like Frodo and Sam.
we should be. That's why we should get married, and we should. But here's the thing, dude. You like realize at the end of the movie when they go back to the Shire, they're not the same people they were when they went back to the Shire, like or when they started from the Shire. And that's because like the Shire was all about comfort, and all like the hobbits never wanted to leave, and a lot of the hobbits always just stick in the Shire their whole life. And I fucking realized, dude, it's like Michigan's our Shire. Like we're comfortable here. We need to fucking go out, dude, and have an epic journey. We gotta go find ourselves and find our lives. We need to leave, dude. Me and you need Frodo and Samwise. We need to like march the fucking mountains of the Mount Doom and fucking cast our ring away, dude. Does that make sense? I'm not on drugs, by the way, right now. This is a sober Drew thought.
You kind of you've elevated to the point where Lord of the Rings movies speak to you on a personal level instead of just entertainment.
Yes.
Like there's meaning behind this movie.
I'm becoming such an old fucking loser. Yeah, dude. It spoke to me on so many levels. Like the fucking part where towards the end when they're like at the Black Gates and they're trying to buy time for Frodo, so all the rest of the men like all march on the Black Gate. They're surrounded by numbers and there's no way they can win. And Gimli turns to Legolas. He goes, "I can't believe it." He's like, "I never thought." He's like, "I never would die next to an elf." And Legolas looks down at him because they were enemies at first, like in the first movie. And the third one, he goes, "What about dying next to a friend?" And he's like, "That sounds pretty good." And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I cried again. Like, oh, dude, I want to die next to a friend. I want to die in battle next to a friend for the good of all mankind. It's a beautiful movie. It's gorgeous. Go watch Return of the King and fucking if you don't cry, there's something wrong with you. It's one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen in a long time. But yeah, I'm fucking Samwise Ganji, man. Ganji, fucking Samwise smokes a lot of weedsies. And yeah, we need to fucking go out, dude. We need to go have our fucking journey through Middle Earth, and then write a book about it.
And I'll just be going to the bars when they reopen and just doing things before the pandemic started that we usually did. It's not a journey.
No. Me and you, we're getting married and we're leaving the state together, Evan. We're gonna be Jay and Silent Bob. We're gonna have a hetero life mate relationship, and we're gonna go fucking conquer the world.
I don't agree with this at all.
Well, here's the best part of our relationship is that you're not in charge. I wear the pants, so we're fucking doing it. You're my submissive fucking husband who listens to my will.
Alrighty.
So we're getting married. Break the news to your parents because that's happening. And we're moving away somewhere warm. I like it warm. Okay, we gotta go warm, and we're gonna fucking go on a journey as a new couple. We're gonna be fucking Frodo and Sam. Except you have to call me. Well, fuck, I'm gonna have to call you Mr. Evan because I'm the Sam of this group. But Mr. Evan,
you just call me Evan.
No, I have to call you Mr. Evan because he always calls him Mr. Frodo. So I'll call you Mr. Evan.
We don't have to base our lives around Lord of the Rings.
I mean, what other movie are you gonna base your lives around? Let's throw it all away. Let's throw it all away and just base our whole lives off of Lord of the Rings. I think that's a good way to go.
This sounds like a pitch at an SNL meeting.
This is a pitch for a new life, Evan. Are you ready to take my hand and jump into the abyss, travel to new horizons?
No.
It isn't about the destination. It's about the journey, Evan. It's about the journey.
I mean, you tried to call me last night.
Huh?
If you remember.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what I was going to ask you. Oh, yeah. So I thought of a, yeah. Oh, yeah. I did remember talking to you. We're going to get, me and you got to get matching tattoos. We're going to get the full Beavis and Butthead tattoo that they want, where we're going to get a tattoo of a butt on our butt. Does that make sense to people?
Oh, I feel about that. Sounds painful.
No, don't be a bitch. It's fine. We're getting a tattoo of a butt on our butts. It'd be pretty cool. I'm getting it. Fuck it.
All right, then fine.
Here's the benefit is like I have a terrible ass, so it's already not attractive. So why not make a full joke out of my ass? Because like no one's gonna want to look at my ass. I have these fucking pancake flapjack ass, right? So why not bring some entertainment?
Want to look at my ass?
You got a fat, boisterous ass. If people were into ass, I bet you they'd like your ass. If people were into man ass, I bet you'd be a fan of that fucking caboose you're rocking around. That's a fucking train haul, dude. You're fucking lumbering some coal around in your trunk.
I don't know. I don't know if I should feel about that. If it's like a compliment or an insult. Secret. It's a passive aggressive insult.
No, I'm saying if someone's into man ass, I think they'd be a fan of your ass. I think they'd be into that. I want to back up on that. But I don't know. I'm not attracted to man ass, so I don't really know what you're looking for in man ass. But I know it's not my ass. I can tell you that much. It's definitely not my ass. No one looks at. I got like a fucking Hank Hill ass, dude. You're like, where'd your ass go? If you see my ass, I'm like, I don't know. It just never came in. I'm like a girl who never developed my ass. It's like I went through puberty. I'm like, I don't know. I just never developed it. It just never came. They said it was gonna come one day, and it just never came.
Yeah, it's probably just skin and bone.
There's a little bit of fatty in it, but like I think I've described it before. It's like my ass is two half-filled water balloons just dangling from fucking cheekbones or whatever, hip bones. It's a pathetic sight. So why not get a joke tattoo on my ass? Because then it will attract away from the joke that is my actual ass, and it puts more focus on that. So you're not looking at how sad, flappy my ass is. My ass is.
Who would ever see that if you're just wearing underpants all the time or pants?
Well, Evan, I actually have sex, unlike you. I mean, I haven't in a minute, but I have. I'm going to have sex again inevitably. I'm not fucking an incel. Like,
oh well. Congratulations.
Congratulations on what?
I don't know, having sex in the future.
Thank you. My future self thanks you. Right now, I'm like, whatever, it's cool. Like, it's not a top priority right now.
Yeah, it's not for me either.
Well, it never has been. Are you sure you're not? Are you sure you're not asexual? Like, I'm not like hating on you. Is that a possibility? What?
I don't know, probably not really. No.
What? Are you or are you not? It's like not a big deal. I'm not fucking shitting on you. I'm very accepting, Evan. I don't know if you know that. I'm hugely progressive. So I can't even say that without laughing.
Just say, what are you talking about?
I am hugely progressive and like in the actual the idea of accepting people. I'm very progressive. I'm just not a stickler for words. I'm more of an actions kind of guy. Like I'll accept people and I'll defend people that are not accepted. Like I'll fucking step up for them, but I don't really give a shit about words. Actions speak louder than words, and I'm actually more progressive than most of the people who fucking say they're progressive. I honestly believe that.
I agree.
You agree that I am?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. And you know me, so why would you say that unless it's true? I'm actually more open-minded than like 900% of people, which I don't know what that means, but it means something,
well,
right?
It's over 100%. So you're saying you're more progressive than anyone on earth.
I think I think that might be it. I think I am the golden child, dude. I will fucking rock in. Goddamn, dude, the way this lighting is, I look like I have the best teeth on the planet right now.
I was gonna say those look white as.
Yeah, they're not. They're not that white.
Probably not at all.
But right now, I'm looking good, dude. I'm looking like a sexy motherfucker. I mean, the hair could probably be better, but it could always be better.
You have to take a screenshot of the Zoom and then it's your new profile pic live in the studio.
That's it. I even froze. Sup, girl? Like,
yeah.
But yeah, that was my day. I fucking went and saw fucking Lord of the Rings, and it was awesome. We've talked about Lord of the Rings before. You've never even seen them.
No, I haven't seen it. That's why I'm lost.
Blasphemy, dude. Go. All right, this is your mission. You spend a lot of time by yourself, so you have no excuse not to. You have to watch the whole trilogy. Yeah, all right. I'm talking here, motherfucker. Like,
go ahead.
Just kidding. All right, before the next episode, you have to watch the whole trilogy of the Lord of the Rings.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, it is. It's like probably like 8
It's like 4
hours.
hours long. That's like 12
No,
hours.
no, no. I'm not telling you to watch the extended versions. I think the other ones
What
are
are they
like
better or worse?
the extended versions.
Yeah.
I think they're better, but they're very, very long movies. And also like they're probably not needed for the first time you watch it. You probably will get a lot out of just watching the regular. And that's more like to go back to. I wouldn't recommend watching the extended the first time because it'll probably give you more of a like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a drag to it. You'll get worn out because there's just a lot more dialogue and disposition with those. And so I think it's good to watch eventually, but I don't think it'd be as good the first time. Probably want to get more of the meat and potatoes your first time, and then if you really like them, then go back and watch the extended cuts.
You sound like you're giving a YouTube video right now about how to watch Lord of the Rings.
This is how you watch Lord of the Rings, you stupid bitch, because you have to look up a YouTube video instead of just having your own fucking thoughts and opinions. What up, YouTube? Now I have 137K views. Like,
Remember to subscribe.
dude, it's like every fucking YouTube video out there. So it's like, hey, I watched all the Lord of the Rings movies in a row. This is what I think. That's like the title of the video, and everyone's just like 150,000 people like, oh well, I need to know this guy's opinion about Lord of the Rings, which I can't really judge because most of this podcast is just our opinions, but about random things.
People
So
love to
maybe,
hear thought.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't be such a cunt about that one, right? Am I being a little too judgmental?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, did you do anything this weekend exciting, huh? Any fun?
No, I slept all day Sunday
Well, that's not
and watched
bad.
basketball.
I mean, I slept most of Sunday away, but I had a fucking wild Saturday.
Yeah, you went to the movies. To go see
No, that
Lord of
was
the
that
Rings.
was today. Stupid.
Oh, I
It
thought
was
it was
today.
weekend.
No, today I went to the movies. I literally was there before we recorded this.
Oh, okay, that's where you were.
It was my day off, and I'm like, I need to do something. So I went to a movie. But Saturday was great. So I went to my roommates were going to Detroit and they were going to this super fancy dinner, and they asked me to come with them, but I wasn't going to go to the dinner, so they just dropped me off in Detroit. So I was walking around Detroit. I went and had some Cuban food. I've never had Cuban food before. Fucking bang, dude! You gotta get you some Cuban food. As my roommate described it, and I agree with it, is that it's like Mexican food but better. It's really what it is. It's just
That's a scathing review.
it's a great dude. I mean, he said that. I was like, that's a weird way to describe it. And then I'm like, no, that's exactly what this is. Like,
Yeah, I can see that. What, do they put spices in it or something?
what was that?
Do they put more spices in it?
Yeah, and it's just I don't know, it's just better food. It just all around I liked it more. It was like I had like fried plantains and some yellow rice, and I had some like like shredded beef and a roja sauce and some black beans. And it was delicious. It was fucking amazing. I ate every little piece of it I could. So shout out Cuban food. If you never had it, you go fucking get some.
What
Diversify your
restaurant was
palate. Vicente's,
it? Okay.
it's delicious. I want to go back there, but I'm all about new experiences. You know me. I like the new. Evan, you like to go chicken tenders every time. I'm like, give me something I've never had before.
That's what I had yesterday.
You had chicken tenders?
Yeah, it takes like 5 minutes.
Surprise, surprise. Evan hits the old tender wagon again. Did you have it with ketchup or barbecue sauce this time?
Barbecue sauce.
Oh,
God, my life sucks where I just feel so judged with these stupid, simple questions.
yeah, I know. Well, I'm very judgmental on you, but that's only because I'm trying to push you out of your shell, man. Let me be your life. Let me be your spirit guide. Let me take you on a journey. Come with me, dude.
I don't know where I would end up.
Next time I have a weekend off, we're gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna take you somewhere. I'm gonna make the decisions the whole time, and I'm gonna just push you to try and do all these new things.
It sounds terrible.
No, it sounds terrible, and then you're gonna do it. You're gonna be like, "Oh my god, Drew, thank you so much for making me do all these new things I never did before." It's gonna be great. Oh my god, what have I been missing my entire life? I've been eating chicken tenders every meal, and there's this delicious Cuban food I never had before, or something along those lines.
I think I'll be back in town this weekend.
This weekend, I'm probably gonna have to work all this weekend. But if you come back to this town this weekend, no, not hang out here. We got to go to a different city, doggy.
But all I know is our town.
Fuck our town. That's exactly why you need to get out of here. You need to get out of the Shire, Evan. You're fucking too comfortable in the Shire.
Nah, I like my.
You need to go experience Middle Earth, dude. Let me take you on a fucking journey. Let's quest. Let's quest for the One Ring, man. Let's travel to Mount Doom and cast it into the fires of delicious salsa from a restaurant we've never been to before.
Los Cuatro Amigos.
No, we've been there. And that fuck that restaurant. That restaurant sucks, dude.
We have one listener that works there who's probably just like, oh, they're unsubscribed.
No, they're gonna go like this. They go, he's right. They're gonna sign him. He's not wrong. I mean, I need to figure out my shit. I need to work on my resume. I'm gonna polish my resume up. I just saved someone's life, dude. Someone heard that. They're gonna polish up their resume and find a new job at a not shitty restaurant. So you're welcome, one person. Now suck my dick.
Podcast is about.
Yeah, dude. I've turned this podcast into a life advice podcast. Send us your questions. I will cure your ailments.
Actually, do that. Comment, life advice. Drew will answer. I have no life experience, so I will not be of help.
And I'm actually probably not a person because I fucking suck at life. Clearly, I rent a room in a house. I'm 25. I have a room. I have a room. I don't have a bed frame even. I'm fucking full I'm full fucking whatever you want. Minimalist is what I say. Otherwise, I have to admit that I just live in shitty living conditions because I don't give a fuck.
You can just say you live in an apartment.
No, I don't live in an apartment. I live in my friend's house.
Well, kind of like an apartment.
No, it's not. An apartment's an apartment. This is a house, and I rent a room out in it.
Yeah, it's like a college student. It's like a frat house.
Except I don't go to college.
Well,
I'm just a 25-year-old.
I'm just trying to put a positive spin on it. But
that's fine. I don't give a shit. You don't have to put a positive. I'm not upset about where I'm at in life. I'm very happy with where I am at. No, except for the stand-up part. I want to do more stand-up. I need to do more stand-up. Fuck me, I need to do more stand-up. But the rest of this fucking Saturday night, because I didn't even get to the good part yet. So after dinner, I did drugs. Brought my own drugs. Did those. And then I walked around Detroit, walked into a comic book shop and just looked at the pretty colors. And
did you buy a single item? No,
I was in there for way too long. I was in there for so long. They kept asking me for help. I'm like, nah, I'm just looking around. This is great. I walked. They were probably I don't know. They were nice. They smiled every time they looked at me. Which, you know what? I don't know how I knew that because they were wearing masks, but I felt their smile, if that makes sense.
That's actually that's a good. They were masks, but I felt their smile.
I felt it in their eyes, you know?
At the comic book shop.
Yeah, and then from there I started bar hopping. I went to different bars, but they make you social distance down in Detroit in bars, so it's they'll sit you down. But they should. Yeah, I know.
COVID cases are up again.
I'm not disagreeing, Evan. Okay, Mom. but I'm I've been doing drinks, having shots, so I just really want to make new friends. But I'm 6 feet away from other parties at this bar, so I'm trying to yell to them, trying to make friends. Hey, how you guys doing? Where are you from?
Just and then crazy person.
Essentially. And then I went to another bar and they're like, well, we don't have much room. Maybe we'll have something upstairs. I'm like, it's just one person. They're like, all right. He's like, sir, follow me. We actually do have a place upstairs. I'm like, okay, I walk upstairs. I'm like, I don't really see a table. I'm looking all right, you see that table on the stage? Yeah, just go sit up there. So I had to go up on stage and sit on the stage by myself. And so it's drawing attention from everybody.
How many people were there?
And there was a lot. I mean, not at full capacity. There's probably in the upstairs. There's probably 20 people upstairs.
It was on
2-story bar.
You're on stage already.
Yeah, I'm on stage. Dude, I was actually if I was just gotten a little bit more fucked up, I would have just stood up and been like, "Everybody, what do you call?" Just start doing stand up,
not jokes, street jokes.
Hey, what do you call something that makes me want to die? My wife. Am I right? This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Your wife sucks, doesn't she? You fucking hate her, don't you? Right? Because that's what old jokes were about, is how you fucking hate your wife, right? Like, isn't she fucking terrible? Don't you wish you were never married or she died, right? Am I right? Like, I got it, right? He gets it. This guy gets it. His wife's a bitch. His wife's a fucking bitch.
You don't even introduce yourself as a stand-up comic. You just go out there and insult everyone.
Actually, dude, to be honest, I think that might be a good bit, is just double down on that old school my wife bit and just really like just take it way too far. Don't you wish your wife was fucking dead and you could be free of her?
Yeah, you could write a whole 7 minutes on wives.
Yeah. I might do that. That might be in my set tomorrow. But from there,
we have to doing stand-up tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute because I need to finish your story. Okay, I mean, you're kind of interjecting and it's kind of disrupting my flow. Quite rude of you, actually. You need to calm your shit down a little bit.
Sorry.
So, Jesus Christ, I mean, you don't have to say sorry. I was joking. That was really rude of me. I don't know what you're talking about. Stand up for yourself. See, this is why we hang out. I need to fucking get you out there and get you some ego. Like, you need to stand up for yourself, but not to fucking me. You listen to what I fucking say. You stand up for yourself more, but not to fucking me. You hear me?
Alrighty.
I wear the pants in our marriage, Evan. And I want you to fucking die because you're the worst. All right, but back to the story, right? From there, my roommates hit me up and they were like, "Okay, we're finally out. We're gonna go to the casino. Meet us there." So I met them there. They like, I don't really ever gamble. Like, dude, I think the last time I was at a casino was when we were like 20. Remember when we did that show at a casino up north?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like 2017.
Yeah, that was the last time I was at a casino. So I was like 21. And I didn't even we didn't even gamble that time.
No, we didn't.
We just did the show and
got
left.
There super late.
Yeah, and we just did the show then left. That's making it flashy. Yeah. Me and my White Claw. Whatever. What's fucking, who gives a shit? This is an open brain podcast. No one expects a fucking platform or like a schedule from us out of the show. And if you do, you should listen to more episodes. Listen to more episodes and how the show works. It gets derailed often.
Yeah, it's 26 episodes. We have no set format.
Look, if you want a show that's organized, there's plenty of podcasts out there for you. You are listening to two dudes just fucking chilling.
Joe Rogan Experience. Go listen to that.
Yeah, or don't. I mean, please don't listen to this podcast, but yeah. This podcast. Yeah. This is the best podcast. Actually, if you're listening to this, there's actually no other podcast. It's the only podcast that exists. We lied to you. So, unfortunately, if you like podcasts, you're just stuck listening to this because it's the only podcast that exists. Damn it, dude. That should have been the name of this podcast, the only podcast that exists. That would have been a better name than our shitty fucking Inept Pit name that no one can spell or say.
But no one will be like, oh, that's stupid. It's not the only podcast that exists. There just be literal people.
Yes, but it's funny because the whole marketing thing would be that it's the only. You know what? Maybe it's not that funny. Maybe it's not. I thought it was funny in the moment, but fuck it. So the story. Let's go back to that.
Let's go back. You're in the casino. What happened?
So they told me it's like if you like never go there before, if you sign up, they give you free $10. That's like a normal thing at a lot of casinos. I remember going to Sword Eagle and like the first time you're there, they give you some free money. And I had free $10 bonus. And then I went to the slot machines and dude, I just started winning like crazy. I took the free $10 thing you made me. I turned it into $450 on slot machines.
Jeez.
And I'm fucked up. So I'm in this thing. And I'm like sitting there. I'm like clapping. I'm like, I won money. So like, look, Sean, look how much monies I won. What?
It's probably bright colors too.
Yeah, exactly. So it was great. Like, it was awesome. There's a lady next to me, an older lady next to me, and she was like, got smiled like the first time I started winning, and then started winning a lot, like a lot. I mean, you gotta think, it's fucking slot machines, dude. To turn $10 on $450, I was just the luckiest son of a bitch in a while. And I'm just being obnoxious. I'm being obnoxious. I'm like, I never do this. Gambling's fun. Why don't I do this more? I'm winning so much money. So I kept doing the fucking kid clap where it was like, I was laughing like that.
How were you not arrested?
How was I? Because, yeah, I'm sorry, Evan, you can't be arrested for having joy. That's not illegal.
If I was the police chief, you would.
Yeah, Evan, you're fucking fun police. You get out of here, fun police. I'm trying to have a good time. Don't ruin my party. So then I cashed out after that. And then they were taking me to this like powwow or something in Pontiac. I didn't even know what the hell we were getting into, right? So I'm just on board for the ride. So we're like getting into Pontiac and we're like, oh, so it's BYOB, so we got to pick up beer. I'm like, oh, okay, that's like different. I've never really been to many BYOB events, right?
BYOB power.
Yeah, I didn't know. So I got me, I got a fucking pint of Jameson, got me 2 tall boys that Millie Light. And we show up at this building, and it's like there's like not even a sign on the fucking building. So we have to walk down. We have to walk down this alleyway and go through this door, and then there's like a dude there's a dude in a bulletproof vest that says security on it. You have to pay $10 to get in. I just won big, so I've been buying. I'm like, fuck it, I'm buying us in here, motherfuckers. It's like $10 to get in. They like pat you down, checking you for guns. I'm sitting there like, all I got on me, dude, is liquor. I got so much liquor on me. We get in and there's just like rappers performing and it's like this like venue. And so it's like, sick. I'm just drinking beer and like fucking taking plugs. In the back, they have like these just tables set up, like these dispensaries are there and they set up tables and they're just selling weed and people are just smoking and shit. It was fucking ill.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know, it was ill. It was ill, as the young kids say.
Ill.
Yeah. But I see the drum kit and I'm like, oh, there's a drum kit. I walk up, I'm like, whose drum kit is that, man? And he's just like, oh, this is like one of the bands that played here before, but not tonight. I'm like, oh, can I play that drum kit tonight? He's like, you stick around, you can play that drum kit. I'm like, yes, drums. I'm so excited. I drink a lot more, listen to a couple more rappers, and then like, I didn't even realize at this point, but I'm like, I see my roommate, he's like looking at the weed, and I'm like walking, I'm like, you want me to buy us weed? And he's just like, I mean, we don't have anything to smoke out of. I'm like, I'm sure we could find it. We could probably find a rap. I don't remember whose thoughts were who at this point. I was pretty drunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And but inevitably I buy an eighth, or not an eighth, an eighth, which is not a lot of weed, but I don't remember the last time I bought weed. I think I was 20. I think I was like 21 the last time I bought weed. It's probably been like 4 years or something like that. Where I just bought weed in a baggie and I was like, I'm a kid again. Like, this is fun. So I rolled us a blunt and then I hit the blunt. And as soon as I hit it, I had like 2 hits off this thing, dude. And immediately I'm like, oh, this was a bad idea. It was really good weed, and I was just way too high immediately. Like, I was just like, oh no, now I'm gonna be in my own head the rest of the night. Like, I hit it twice, I passed it to my roommates, and I was like, yep, and that's it for me. I'm done. Like, I'm good. Like, and yeah, so that's when I realized as we were sitting there, dude, and like the way the order was going and stuff like that, that it was a rap open mic. It wasn't that they just let anyone on, but it was like there's so many different rappers going up, and then like you could tell like the experience levels, and then you could tell some people brought their own, and like so I was like, holy shit, dude, it was like I had like comedy flashbacks. I'm like, that's why I got on. He said if I stick around, I can get on, but I'm at the back of the list. But I noticed that like some people, if they're good with the guy who runs it, they can come in late and just get on right away, just like in fucking comedy open mics, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll leave after they're set. And I was like, holy shit, I'm at a rap open mic. Like, it's like, oh my God. Some of them were good. Some of them weren't. You know what I mean? It was like literally a rap open mic. I was like, holy shit. When it all connected in my head, you know?
So you ended up playing drums?
No, I got too high. We had to leave. I could have, and like as I'm leaving, like, hey man, stick around. You can still play the drums. I'm like, I gotta go. I'm fucked up. Like I'm really high right now.
It'd been funny if you did play.
I really wish I would have. I really wish I just would have not smoked weed. I would have stuck around and did it. I could not because of how I was. Like, it's like why I don't like weed, man. It's just like every time now I smoke it, it's just like unless I only smoke like the tiniest a bit when I'm drunk, then it's fine. But I'm the exact opposite of who I like being. Like I'm normally a very energetic, confident, bubbly person,
Yeah,
and I smoke weed. I'm the exact opposite. I'm like I don't talk. I shut down. I'm like, oh, people, fucking why? That's weird. Why would I talk to you? Like.
that sounds like me sober.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe if you get high, you'll be me, not high. You ever think about that? We're polar opposites. Try getting high.
I think I did. I just got tired.
That's not true. I've gotten high with you and we giggled. We watched wrestling. Remember that one night we got high and we watched wrestling and I was like, that random person walked on this. This makes, contextually, no one's going to understand what I'm saying, but Evan's totally going to understand what I'm saying. It means nothing to no one. But then we were watching high, we were watching wrestling, and those two wrestlers were talking, and the guy in the suit came up and told them what to do, and I was just like, who the fuck is that guy? I watch every week. I have no idea who that guy is. We started crying of laughter.
It was so funny in the moment.
Yeah. On the podcast,
it was one of those pure moments where we both thought the exact same thing, and I was about to say that, and you said at the same time, and it's just, those are great.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He just came out of nowhere.
But yeah, and then I went home and they stopped. They got a bunch of snacks. We ate a bunch of snacks in the fucking car on the way home, and it was amazing.
Sounds like a fun day.
It was wild, that's for sure. But that was my Saturday, Evan. Much better than yours. See, this is why you need to join me on. You need to join me on life journeys.
Yeah, life journeys to Detroit. It's the real Lord of the Rings battleground.
Huh?
I don't know. I was trying to do a callback. Didn't work out really well.
Yeah, I don't know. My brain just shut down for some reason.
Say, what was that about?
Yeah, I don't know. I got lost in my own thoughts there for a second. Crack another White Claw. Cack. Yeah. So did you not do anything fun this week? You have no exciting tales to share with the listeners that love you so much?
They hate me. I would be surprised there's a petition out there to get me removed from the show.
Well, that is actually true. But
I just searched my name in Google, that Evan Sasiela Inept Pit. It'd be like,
it's not entirely true. Remember when we did the audience questions? There was more questions for you than there was for me.
So it was like, what, 3-2?
Shut up, Evan. Shut up. It's still more. It's still fucking more, you goddamn loser. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't had a drink since last Sunday.
You haven't?
No. I feel like I've been losing some weight too. I look less fat in the cheeks.
You also sound fucking lame, dude. Why aren't you fucking drinking more?
Because it doesn't sound. I can't throw alcohol down. And never mind.
What the fuck are you saying?
I think I'm gonna just not drink alcohol anymore.
Dude, you're already increasingly boring. If you cut out alcohol, oh my god, how are we gonna be friends?
I don't know, this podcast.
Oh, we need more than this podcast, Evan. I'm having withdrawals. We're supposed to get married, remember? How am I supposed to marry a sober, boring fucking loser? You need to try things. You need to do drugs. That's what you really need to do.
That's my album title, Sober, Boring, Fucking Loser.
That's actually not a bad title for an album. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no one would listen to it. It wouldn't be funny. It'd be like a 1-star.
1-star review?
Yeah.
You have to really try hard to get a 1-star review, I feel like. I don't think it's a very common thing that happens.
2 stars, more likely.
I'll give you a 2.2. I have faith in you. I think you'll break the 2. I don't think you'll get up to 2.5, but I think you could do 2.2. 2.25. 2.25. I think a 2.25 is very like, admirable.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. Did you say 42%?
Yeah.
Oh, out of 5. Okay. I didn't realize we were grading out of 5.
Oh, you're doing out of 10?
Yeah, I was doing it out of 10. Yeah. Oh no, you wouldn't get. You probably 1. Yeah, like a 1, 1-ish, 1.5-ish, maybe. I thought. Yeah, I for sure thought we were going on a 10 scale here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, not a 2.25. That's a little much. That's a little high.
Now, my album would be a 10.
Now, my album would probably be a 4.9 out of 10.
That's fair.
I think I could get some people back, but nah, I don't think I'd break that. I don't think I'd break the over 50% rating. I think there are a lot of people just going, I can't believe this guy's allowed to be a person. Like, that's going to be comments. Or I turned off after he said Thousand Island sauerkraut pussy. I turned it off right then and there, and that was his opener.
That's your opening.
Yeah.
Opening
Y'all have some Thousand Island sauerkraut pussy in your life. That's how I opened the set.
Your second joke's about your wife.
Yeah, my wife. Don't you?
The whole hour is just your wife.
It's just talking about your wife is the worst person on the planet. She should die. But no one will understand the satire of me making fun of old comedy. That's the problem. It's too smart for them. It goes over their head. Because everyone knows I'm highbrow humor.
Rolling Stone will be like, this is a masterpiece in old school comedy.
It is a masterpiece way ahead of its time, but also kind of behind it, if that makes sense.
Way behind.
Way behind, but also a little bit ahead. It's the ultimate satire. It'd be a satire of stand-up itself. Come at me, dude. Come at me. I love comedy so much I can depict it. But yeah, we're doing the show tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be
good transition, right? Hopefully.
By the time this episode comes out, we will have already done the show.
We'll talk about it on the next. Yes. Unfortunately, lineup came up. Guess who's opening the show?
It ain't me.
It's fucking me. Yeah, that's a little. I'm driving the farthest and I'm up first, so that says the faith they have in me. Actually, that's not a bad place to be. It depends on how they're building lineups, because sometimes they have you going first because they think you suck, and sometimes they have you go first because they want you to warm up the crowd well. Because when I built the show, I wouldn't ever put like a bad act up first. I always wanted a solid act up first, because if the first comic sucks, you get people to walk.
Yeah. It set the tone.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's an insult or a compliment. I'm going to try to be positive and say it's a very big compliment.
Well, I saw some of the comics, or like the early comics, like the 1 through 5 slots, they're driving from away. I think maybe it's just to get you in and out.
In and out? Well, I didn't request that, so.
Maybe he's just thinking ahead of time.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't even know if I'm going to be there on time. I got to fucking work tomorrow, and then I got to drive. I'm bringing clothes from work, and I'm going to show up probably like a dirty fucking greasing mess. My hair's going to be sticking up out of the place. I'm going to have dirt on my face. I'm going to be like, every fucking time. I need my time, my drugs. Because comedy is the greatest drug of all time, honestly.
I'm going up 8th out of 11.
Out of 11, yeah. So clearly someone has better faith in you than me. That sounds like, to a listener, it sounds like Evan is better at stand-up than me. Doesn't that what it sounds that way, right? It sounds that way to a listener now. It sounds like you're better at stand-up than me. And to be honest, I have faith that you're going to do pretty well, because I think I'm going to warm up that crowd so
I mean, the 8th spot's like later in the show is tough, because if the show's going well and if I lay an egg, I mean, I could throw the whole show off. I mean, you don't have any expectations.
Yeah, I go up dry, but also they're not ready.
I heard the room's pretty good.
The what?
I heard the room's pretty good. Like, they're ready to laugh.
Oh, I'm gonna crush them. I'll take them to Murder City, dude. Population, all of you. I don't know. I hope so, man. This is my first fucking show back, and I'm just ready to stand up again. I need it in my life so bad. It's my favorite thing on the planet. It's my true love.
Yeah, what I was thinking. I'm like, that's pretty sad.
What? That's your true love?
Well, just like, for most people, comedy is just like it's like music, It's not even like music. It's like so much lower in everyone else's lives,
most people don't even give a shit about comedy, like stand-up comedy. Most people don't. Most people have never even seen a live stand-up comedy show.
No, I agree. Yeah,
And if they did, they
just a
probably
weird
saw a
thing.
bad one. What'd you say?
It's just a weird thing. Like,
Yeah, but
just
we're
going up
weird.
and speaking in front of people and trying to make them laugh.
Yes, but it is a beautiful art form, and I love it, and I wish more people were into it. And I want to spread the love of comedy to others.
Well,
It is. It's
I
the greatest thing on the
totally
planet.
agree.
I honestly like. It's so weird to me because the way my brain works and how much I love it. I'm just like, I honestly don't see anything else that's better than it. Like, especially if you sit down, even like watching it not live, watching it on TV, like watching a good special can make me laugh more than any fucking like comedy movie.
Yeah.
But it's probably just because of the way our brains work and like how much we appreciate jokes and joke writing.
Yeah, other people can just watch and be like, that stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's for a certain type of people, and it's us. So we're the audience, and we're the people performing it. So that's not looking good for us.
Yeah, this for strange people.
Well, we are strange, we are weird, and we are lame. So welcome to Inept Pit. Bunch of fucking losers. You doing okay? What's going on?
What?
Evan, your clock's off, stupid. It says 10:06, but my laptop is clearly says 10:09 right now.
Oh my god! Well,
what a fucking idiot! You probably were you early for work by 3 minutes, stupid. Do you actually use your alarm clock?
Yeah, to get up in the morning.
You don't use your phone? What are you, 505? Who the fuck does that? Who uses an actual alarm clock anymore? Except for my fucking parents. Like, what the hell? I don't even own a clock. I don't even own a clock.
Of all the things to shit on me for, it's my alarm clock.
It's insane. It's insane. Like, I mean, do you like when you go buy eggs? Do you still barter for them? Like, do you trade goods for your meat? I don't eat eggs. Yeah, your body says otherwise.
I'm losing weight. I'm telling you. I'm not sure about
that. Looks like you're about to lay an egg. Get it? Because you're fat and you're pregnant. Did you get the joke? Yeah, did you get the joke? People at home and Evan, did you get it?
Yeah, we got it.
Good.
Hopefully. People got it.
I think this has been a bad episode.
Well, I'm on my phone. I think that's
yeah, I think I've been
interrupted twice.
Yeah, I think that really set the tone for this one. I can't even take you serious on the phone. I can't take you serious normally, but you had that phone in, I'm like, I want to ignore everything this guy says even more now.
I've been doing this podcast laying down half the time because I have to charge my phone while I do this.
Wow, is your phone that big of a piece of shit it can't keep a charge?
Yeah, it dies pretty easily.
Oh my god. Guys, we're seeing Evan in his natural state. It's like a fucking wildlife documentary. It's like the Evan eats 800,000 calories of lasagna every day with 40,000 calories of chicken tenders and 50,000 of spaghetti. As he lays down for his slumber, he thinks of what he'll eat in the morning, which will probably be fast food because he's fat. His diet is consistent but terrible.
Yeah, you're pretty right on about that. I was going to say, I don't live in the bachelor pad. I live in a habitat.
Yeah, you do. You have your own ecosystem, and it smells. It's just littered with pizza boxes that you use for self-defense. He builds a fort out of pizza boxes to hide from his prey. Women will eat him alive. He's terrified of them, and they will destroy him. He could not handle a woman.
God, I hate you so much. So mean. So mean.
I love you too, buddy. I love you too.
Yeah.
Evan wakes every morning just to roll himself up out of bed. He can't.
My bed is like kind of collapsed.
Yeah, I wonder why it's collapsed. Maybe not from the weight. Yes. every morning, he has to do a rolling motion to gain momentum to get himself out of bed. Is their technique. They are like that of the elephant. Once they lay down, they cannot get back up.
I wish that wasn't true.
Evans are like tortoises, or like turtles. If you flip them on their back, they're almost guaranteed to die because they can't get back up.
That's why I posted the other day. I was like, my biggest fear is kneeling.
I have bad knees, so I get that.
If I had to go pick something up, I'm like, oh shit.
Dude,
I don't know if I'm gonna get back up.
I'd be scared for you. I'm actually bad at that too, dude. I have such bad flexibility. Like, I can't touch my toes.
I can't. I never could.
I couldn't. I don't think I ever could either. I just have really bad.
You have
flexibility.
long arms and long legs. It's hard.
Yeah. It's also I just have bad flexibility too. Like, I can't like bring my leg up. That starts to burn. Fuck.
Yeah, my knees are always sore now. Always sore.
Well, yeah, it's because you're fat. your body's just giving up because you're just making it carry so much. Also, you're tall. Tall people have bad knees too. Like my knees, I have bad knees. My knees hurt a lot, but I'm also not fat. So I can't imagine what your knees feel like. Are they on fire a lot?
They hurt. Yes, all the time.
They hurt so much. I rub icy hot on them every night, but then sometimes they get all juicy and it makes me hungry and I go get myself a honey ham.
Yeah, I don't eat ham.
Of course you don't. Chicken tenders, spaghetti. You don't even eat cheeseburgers, do you? You eat like chicken nuggets.
I'll eat them if I don't cook them. I'll eat them.
Yeah, but even when you get fast food, you're normally a nuggety guy, right? Not a sandwichy guy. Do you like a chicken sandwich? Will you eat a chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
I like a chicken sandwich.
Barbecue on it.
Oh, no. Spicy with mayo.
We're two totally different people. That's why we couldn't get married. We would never agree on anything.
It will be like the Odd Couple, Evan. No, and I will make you eat out of your comfort zone. I'll trade you into a person who's, desirable. And then also ladies might want you because ladies like what they can't have. And you're a married man. You just flash that ring around. Like, I didn't want them, but now I know I can have them. Maybe I want them a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a shot. I mean, what do you have to lose? Getting married to me is a good idea, I think.
Yeah, you can move in from your room to my apartment.
Well, no, I'm not ready to move to your. Like I said, we have to move south. I know I like it warm. I'm ready to never experience. Yes, I'm ready to never experience a winter again because they're fucking suck and they're lame and I don't like them. Fuck winter, dude. If you like winter, you're a piece of shit. You like snow? You can go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. So fucking sucks. You're a masochist.
You gotta save that for the winter open mics.
If you like winter, you can go fuck yourself.
So yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
that would kill.
Well, everything I say pretty much kills. I'm a pretty funny guy. I got some new material I'm going to try out tomorrow. Bang, 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 bang. We'll see how that goes. But I think it's about time we start wrapping it up. Do plugs, right? Right?
I mean, yeah, I wasn't keeping track of the time.
We got like 3 minutes. So we should probably do plugs.
We should do plugs then.
All right, fucking plugs time. Anal plugs in your butt. Plugs. All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Fucking leave a comment. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. And then make sure you leave a comment. And we're going to do a fun. Well, if we get enough of them. We have to get enough of them. We need at least like 3. Are we going to set our ball that low? We'll say 5. We're gonna shoot high. Oh, right, 5 a lot. Yeah. We're not gonna do double digits because that's just unreasonable. No one will ever do that. We're gonna shoot for 5 comments of life advice you want from me, and we'll do an Evan. We'll both answer it, so you get both perspectives. You get an Evan answer and you get a Drew answer. We're gonna give life advice to the next one.
You basically you'll get a good answer and a boring answer.
You're gonna get a not funny answer and a very funny answer. That's what you're gonna get. You're going to get a fat answer and you're going to get a skinny answer. It's going to be a very fun podcast. So Make sure you leave them comments and smash the like button and smash the subscribe button and fucking share the goddamn podcast. You're not sharing it. Evan's not sharing it, but I did, and you need to because we need fucking views, guys. We're desperate losers, and we need your help.
What are you, king of the hill?
I don't know. I'm a fucking moron, is what I am. After that, fuck, what else were we going to say? Oh, yeah, if you're listening to this on Spotify, make sure you fucking hit the follow button. Download all our episodes. Download them again. Download them 3 times over. Share that.
Buy another computer and download them on there.
Yes, make a fake shadow account and download them on that.
Your local library and download on every computer in the library.
Steal your friend's phone and download them on that too.
Then take the phone.
And then stick a finger in your ass because you've earned it. If you're listening to this on Stitcher, again, fucking follow and download all the episodes. Steal other people's devices and download them on them. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave us a little 5-star rating, a little bit of a review, guys. I appreciate that. Put whatever you want on there. I really don't give a shit. We still haven't read those. Maybe if we get more of them, I'll read them, Maybe I'll read them if you leave more reviews, So, dude, my smile looks like $1 million on this right now. I also look high, though, because of how bright my light is. It's making me squint.
Yeah,
I've looked stoned this whole fucking pod. Oh, by the way, I have weed at my house because of that fucking eighth that I bought. Little one blunts, and I just have weed, and I don't smoke weed. So now my room just smells like a fucking butthole because of my weed.
We got our first Inept Pit giveaway.
Yes! If you comment, you've just entered yourself in a sweepstakes to win a little over 2 grams of weed.
It's funny when you advertise as sweepstakes.
Yes. Oh, you're going to win a sweepstakes. So make sure you... No, we should be from sharing. If you share the podcast, you're entered into the sweepstakes to win a little over 2 grams of weed. I can't say exactly, but if I had to guess, it'd be 2.2 grams of weed. It's good shit. It made me super insecure. Yeah, so do that. Is that illegal? Can we do that? Is that illegal? Is it free? Share that podcast for weed. Yeah. You can email us at netpit@gmail.com. You can if you want to book us, that'd be fucking cool for stand-up or podcast or both. Yeah, do that. Fucking pay us to do shit, dude. We need money. We need your fucking money. Follow us on Twitter at NetPit. We're not using it, but fucking do it. And follow Evan at Salsa Evan. He's going to tweet about
SNL, basketball, comedy, whatever it comes to my mind.
And bad jokes, if you like any of that shit. If you only like one of that shit, fucking follow him. Besides that, that's been the podcast, guys. Thanks for listening to episode 26. I'm going to go fucking shoot heroin in the tip of my dick. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Peace. Yeah. Good night and God bless.